Hey brother, what's up? I got out here, I got my boat out here. My kayak. Got my kayak out here. I was ready to go. I wanted to try out some new lures. I literally 1 minute 54 seconds in and it just like a micro burst. Boom. Now I got my kayak all put up. I was getting ready to pull out. Here comes the sun. So I really want to try these baits out by Rebel Anglers. And my son put the lenses in these Meta glasses. I want to give them a try real quick too. So that's really the main thing I'm trying out right now. Yeah. So here's what I'm throwing right now. Rebel Anglers. That Chartreuse Trail. No, I'm not live with the glasses. I haven't figured all them out yet. All the commands and stuff out with it yet. I'm still on my phone, but I did order a new camera. So I'm kind of excited about getting that. So I won't be able to go live on it, but I'll be able to hopefully do some recording with it as well. Maybe some different angles on stuff and whatnot. You know, still want to give away that pole, that combo. You need to get 100 people in the group, in the room. But yeah, he put a +2 prescription or reader lenses in them, and I can see across the lake really good. I can see the phone really good. He put a real light tint on it, so that's not going to bother me, but it does give me a little bit of relief from the sun. So if anybody wants to do it, it still ain't going to be cheap, but it'll be a lot cheaper. He can do it for you, kind of under the table thing, but you just let me know. Even though I just do it out there on live, he said that's fine, just as long as I just contact him. I don't know all the details, so. No, I have not gotten any bites yet. I got my kayak in the water. Got it all set up. Got my electronics on it. I literally got to the backside of the lake. I was literally on the water 1 minute 54 seconds, and there was a micro burst. The bottom just dropped, and I was like, crap. Didn't want to ruin my phone. Didn't want to ruin my new Meta glasses. Got back over to the truck, got everything loaded up, and the sun came out. So now you get to see what I see. But yeah, I just want to try out a new lure, but I just got Meta glasses, and I really wanted to see how those are going to work just for recording and stuff, but I haven't even turned them on yet. I just want to see now that I got prescription lenses in them, I want to see how they're going to work. Gosh, I haven't stood on the bank and fished in a minute. At least not here. But the water's like super far up. I don't even know if y'all can tell that I'm on here with me. If you look at it over there, I mean, there was like 4 or 5 feet of dirt you could see. Now it's like all the way back up to the trees. Hey, what's up? Hope y'all are doing well. Y'all missed it. We had a microburst. I was out here for 1 minute and 54 seconds, and I was getting drenched. And I hurried up, got everything back to the truck, got everything loaded in the truck, kayak and everything. And then the sun came out. Now it's like super humid, and I just want to go swimming. Yeah. Hey, just so y'all know, share it, double tap, whatever we can do to get other people in the group. If we get to 100 people, and I really didn't plan on being on very long today. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. But if we can get to 100 people in here, I'll give away a Cast King Lethal Blaze combo. All you gotta do is give me your address and they'll ship it to you. But I just need to have 100 people in the group. So not a bad idea to follow me also. Subscribe, because that way you can see when we're doing giveaways. I do have some pretty good announcements coming up in the next week or so. Pretty excited about that. Got some things going on. Hopefully I'll be able to interact a little bit more with everybody and involve everybody in the lives a little bit better. Man, I'm double tapping that screen. Ain't nothing happening. So for the last month, for some reason, the bite at this lake has gotten super duper slow. It's like all the way through the fall and winter, it was awesome. And then spring was okay. Then it got hot and it just. So I'm really hoping that it's going to pick up soon. We had a couple good days where it was just like every other time I cast it in, did good. But of course, I only got one pole over here. I had to walk through the water to get here. And it come from over there. Can't believe the rain did me like that. James, are y'all up at your thing? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm back for my thing now. I had no signal out there, but I did find some gold and met a lot of good people, and met up with a lot of old friends. So it's always cool to do little trips like that. This little swim bait, I've never used one with a tail like this. Actually, when I first hooked it up, I hooked it up backwards or upside down. Right there by that tree. Almost in it. I'm good with that. Hillbilly, what's up, brother? I tell you, man, that gold prospecting, the one thing I learned about it this weekend is that is not for sissies. I was doing some high banking. Man, I did that Friday. Saturday, I just sat around and ran my mouth. And then today we did the seeded hunt. I got 3 tokens, so I got 3 of the good prizes. And they gave away a Xterra, Minelab Xterra metal detector. I missed that by like 2. And I think the guy who got it was 335. I was 331 on my ticket. Yeah, Billy, how you doing, brother? I still can't give that combo away. hate it with the rain just coming through. I really should be by the inlets, 'cause that's where the best spots are. But like I said, Hillbilly missed it, man. I came out here. I made it over here with my kayak, had it all set up, all my electronics on it. I was trying to beat the rain. I knew it was coming, but it keeps going around us. There's like a vortex here. Every time I want it to go around me or want to come through, it goes around me. So today I was trying to race it, and sure enough, microburst comes through and just flooded me. I was worried about my phone and everything. I got everything put back up. I'm standing here soaking wet now, but I got everything loaded back up in the truck, and the sun came out. Flavor Dave, what is up, brother? Y'all double tap that screen for me, please. Yeah, I just got home. First thing I did is grab my fishing stuff and left. Been gone since Friday morning. I know, I got a problem. And I'm okay with that. I need to see if these Meta glasses will hook up to my phone and let me like stream with them. That would be cool. But I need to sit down and figure all that out. I know I should be able to record with them, but my son's had them for a couple weeks, so I kind of forgot all the commands. Felt like something hit that. Old. How are you doing tonight? Oh, much older than that. If we're going by how I feel. Which one? No, one's at church, one's at work, and one's at home. Well, I mean, at least you're not in there with them. I mean, that'd just be a whole nother story in itself. I mean, y'all could be doing like a thing, you know? All right, brother. Boogie Boy, what's up, man? At least, oh, there we go. Nope. Fog's hitting the top of the water now after that rain. No, man, I come out here. I was literally out here less than 2 minutes and the bottom dropped out on me. And I got everything loaded back up. I started to get the kayak back out, but I'm like, I put it back in the water, but I was like, I'm not doing all that again. Got everything loaded back up, was getting ready to leave, and then the little microburst left and the sun came back out, and I'm like, I went through all that. I might as well stay for a little bit, just get on the bank. I am. I'm very proud of my boys. They had to put up with me, so you know they're all right. They learned a lot of patience. Yeah, and if you check out my music, you'll see a lot of my songs are about my kids. It's all underneath the releases tab on my on here on my channel. It's from a publisher, releases everything first. I am using a actually I don't even know what it's called. It's from Rebel Anglers. I went ahead and gave them a try, but I'll pull it out. I've never used one with a tail like this. I put a little jig head on the front of it. I might as well. I'm already soaking wet from the microburst that came through. It's got that little boot tail on it. What time is it? 6:30. Yeah. See, I just considered going and getting my kayak back out, and there's another rain cloud coming. All right. No. Oh. I never have either. This is the first time I've seen it. Huh. Seems to be in good shape after that hit it. Felt like a pretty decent one too. Tried that donkey rig the other day. I didn't like that at all. I don't like the way it casted. I didn't like it. What's the chance of two of us being out here in the woods at the same time? I mean, I think I'm okay. I'll get you a discount code. No, it's Rebel Anglers. I mean, you just all you gotta do is you pay for shipping and they send you stuff to try. You can pick what it is and send it back, and or if you don't want to try it, don't try it. If you want to try it, say okay, and then pay your shipping and they'll send them out to you. I talked to the guy already. He's down in Florida, and seems like a real good dude. But no, to answer your question, I'm never afraid in the woods. It's my most uh, comfortable place I'll be. Although there is a naked dude that walks through here every now and again. I really don't want to tussle with him, but other than that, that made me a little uncomfortable. I'm in central Alabama. James, you need to look up Monster Bass and look at that promo code I showed you. Man, they got everything. I'm telling you, it's. Come on, Bubba. I know you out there. I know you're hungry. Come on. There's that drop off right out here, probably about right there. And usually there's a lot of fish right around there, but wait, someone on the internet made something up? No way. I don't believe that. Not one bit. I don't know. A lot of kids TikToking, twerking on TikTok, so I don't know. It's realistic. I heard that. I'm telling you, man. I got the Hellraiser and the Rattlesnake O. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's Rattlesnake dash O. So Rattlesnake O. But Rattlesnake looks pretty dope. And that Hellraiser, just I can't wait to get out here on the water with that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I used to work at Wendy's. I was a store manager at One Trustful. It's coming back. Oh, I got excited. See what happens. Gosh, that was dang near 30 years ago. There we go. I am fishing for anything that bites, but it's most likely going to be bass. The last one jumped like a bass. And that was a pretty solid one too. I hate that I didn't set that. I thought I had that hook set. I yanked on it twice and it felt good. I think Wendy's has probably one of the best management training programs in the country. Something they pride themselves on. And just the training program in general. I mean, they're up there with Chick-fil-A. Now, if it gets run that way, it's not necessarily the case, but that's why I have a problem going to fast food, because I worked in fast food so much. So I get mad when I don't get the service I'm supposed to get or the quality I'm supposed to get. No, I'm actually in Springville right now. I live in Springville. I'm on a lake up here that the owner lets me come out here and fish on it. And I think I've caught all the fish in it. I don't know. Because like the last month, the bite has just died on this lake. And I don't really want to give up on it because I know there's some big old fish in here. Man, as long as you're working and you're getting experience, that's what matters. And if you're happy there, keep doing it. If you're ready to move on, move on. I would like to go to Logan Martin. I have never fished there. And I've lived roughly the Birmingham area for about 31 years now. Buddy Bowser. Buddy Bowers. Bowers. I don't think so. Well, you and my youngest son would get along great. Dang it. I hate fishing from the bank because I'm so worried about these trees. gotten so used to being out there in my kayak now. Okay. You go fishing up at Logan Martin? There you go. Thank you. There you go. Okay. I'll walk back over here by this, lay down a little bit. Yeah, people are afraid to get in the water. They're gonna quit sneaking on this property here soon. The water stays up like this. Oh, I like Lake Purdy. Boogie, I have not flipped out yet. I use the word yet because with my vertigo, I know it's gonna happen. Yeah, I like Lake Purdy because I like the convenience of just going out there and taking a trolling motor with me and just renting one of their boats. There we go. Kayaks are a lot of fun. I put outriggers on mine because of my vertigo. Because it'll be easy for me. Like I said, it'll be easy for me to flip over. Yeah, I had bug spray on before it rained. I haven't been watching the numbers. All right, just so we got everybody in here. If you go to my releases tab, y'all can check out my music. I'd really appreciate that. If you subscribe, I would really appreciate that. But I don't get notifications when people subscribe, which really aggravates me. I've gotten like 5 for like my last 1,000 people that subscribe, and I like to follow back. So if you like go to like one of my last shorts, it's probably about my dog or something, and leave me just a message or say you subbed, I'll sub back to you. But also, if we do get 100 people in here, I'm gonna give away a Lethal Blaze combo from Cast King. Holy Mac, what's up? Mr. Smith, how are you? I'm fishing for bass. So far, I've had one good bite. And I've got a lot of rain. It doesn't look like it right now because, you know, after I got my kayak into the water, got where I wanted to be, had a microburst that about flooded me. Got back to the truck, got about everything put back in. Sun came out. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I got my kayak back out of the truck. I was like, yeah, I'm just done. I'm just gonna walk around the side. Mr. Mac, how are you today, sir? Appreciate you stopping in and showing some love. But I am definitely fishing for bass, and I've had, like I said, one real good hit. Hoping that the rain came out or came down like that and stopped. But usually at the inlets, which are way over there, and way over there is once it rains, that's where all the fish go. And of course, I don't have my kayak in the water yet. And that next rain cloud that was just here a second ago, completely gone. I think Mother Nature's trying to pick a fight with me. She got jokes. Come on now. So Rebel Angler, they do that product testing thing where basically they'll pretty much send you stuff for free. You just gotta pay for the shipping. And so gave them a try. And I'm liking some of the stuff. I got like a little few extra soft plastics from them. I got some other stuff coming. But I've never seen I mean, I've seen them, I guess. I've just never used them. A little boot tail like that. And yeah. For me, 5.09 is my official PB, and that was actually standing right here. And something in here is bigger than that. It tore up one of my chatterbaits. And that was on the Screaming Chapo. Black King, what was your PB? You don't mind me asking, sir? I like how this little boot kicks in the water. But yeah, y'all check out my music under my releases tab. Subscribe, that way you can watch for when I'm live. As soon as I get a room full of people, we get 100 people in there. I said 20 because that's what I was looking at the screen. I'm going to give away that Lethal Blaze combo. All you got to do is send me your address, and that's it. Cast King will send you the combo. It's pretty easy. There you go. Like the chatterbait type, I would assume. I can't believe there ain't nothing biting over here by this lay down. Oop. Uh-oh. Get off there. Little tree bit. Ah, cool. Still right. Start making my way back over here. Debating running over to the other side of the lake. The only time I've ever made any kind of bait was I just kind of threw a couple together. It didn't seem like they should go together, and they did pretty good. Get back over here by this point for a minute. $6.40. Well, I said it ain't gonna be much effort to get out of here tonight. Now that I got everything packed back up because of the rain, because it looks so rainy. Boop. What's up, everybody? Bass fishing, Central Alabama. We have 79 more people in here. We're gonna do a giveaway. I didn't plan on really being on this long, so that's why I didn't put nothing in the title. So 82 more people, I mean. If y'all don't mind, check out my music underneath my releases tab. If you like it, add it to a playlist. If you don't, that's cool. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I don't expect everyone to like it. I think it's alright, but it's my life story, so. So Boogie, are you gonna do a live when you do the when you try those out, or are you just gonna make videos, see how they do, and then post the videos? That'd be a good video. I would enjoy it, and I would giggle with you. That's for sure. Yeah, play it by ear. I never have a plan really when I'm doing my stuff. Not a big fan of the whole scripted thing anyway. Did So you looking forward to this trip with the family? That's true. I guess the only way right now you can do them is if you do them with your dad. There's a point right out here. Sometimes they hang out over there, but like I said, right now they're probably where I can't get to. There you go. See, if I don't have the outriggers on my kayak, I'll flip over every time. I tried just moving my kayak one time, and I didn't have the outriggers on it, and I flipped right over into the water. Vertigo is no fun, and I hate it because I never know when it's going to hit. Welcome in, everyone. Doing some bass fishing. I like to be doing some bass catching. We had one on here. Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. I mean, yeah, there's a couple, but you know, don't play on my phone. Whoa. David Dave, what's up, brother? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Well, I'm gonna do one thing I am gonna do when I do before I make this all go live is I'll put a title on it and all that stuff, but I'll put a code in there for monsterbass.com, give y'all 15% off. Not using any of my Monster Bass stuff in this one yet, but I have it on order. I should be getting here soon. I got a box and a couple other things coming. Woohoo! How's everyone doing? I'm in Central Alabama, bass fishing, trying out some new gear. Water level's way up. Had like 5,600 people in the room the other day, but I didn't have them all in at the same time. And it's like, if everyone would just stayed for a minute, we could have done a giveaway. I won't even reel my reel in. Once we hit 100, I'll just go ahead and lay it down and we'll just start doing it. So after we do the giveaway, y'all check out my music underneath my releases tab. That's where my publisher releases everything. I can't even do nothing with any of it. I started bringing it back out, but I'm like, me and Mother Nature aren't getting along right this weekend, so. I even took my toolbox out of my truck, so I got more room for my boats. Toolbox ain't doing nothing but costing me more gas anyway. All right, so y'all just got in here. This is actually what I'm throwing right now. It's Rebel Anglers. If you're on Facebook, you've seen advertisements for them probably. But that little boot tail right there is what I'm throwing. I like it. I ain't never thrown one like that before, but I like the action. It's got some really good action. At first I put it in upside down. Like I said, I've never used one before. Oh, a little one playing with it. Something grabbing its little tail. I guess it liked the boot too. Aggravating. Down here at the end of the dam, there's a lot of lay down stuff over here. So the bass will usually bundle up down here. Yeah, when I was using the fluke and I dipped it in the dip and glow, the chartreuse dip and glow, that did really good. So that's why I want to give this one a try. The chartreuse. I can't even say it right. The yellow. I'm not a big fan of the other color. It's the watermelon pumpkin seed or something. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with that one, or pepper flake. So I'm not even sure what they call these, so I got to double check on that. But I've had a few good bites on it, and I had one. I don't know how I got off. I mean, I know I set the hook, so it just, as soon as I got up to the top, I shook, spit it out. I was like, dang it. Hey, does anybody know how to do the speak to text? So like if you're doing a live, when people are typing, it talks. If you do, send me an email on that. I'm trying to figure that out. I think that would just make for a lot better if I didn't have to have this thing right in my face while I was fishing, which I don't mind, but I think I'd get better angles and stuff if it wasn't just hanging right here on my chest, well, on my throat, really. I caught my sassiest fish of the year right here this year. Man, I'm glad to see the water back up though. Heard that. Wait, your name's in a white box? I don't know. The only thing I've done to change anyone's stuff is I made a Real Outdoors 42. I made him a moderator. So when my hands are all wet and nasty, I ain't gotta be messing with my phone. If he's over here, he'll probably see something that doesn't need to be on here quicker than I will. Yeah. Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad one of us do. What time is it? I'm about to have to wrap it up. I wish my wife would call and tell me I had to come home because that's when the fish always start biting. Have you seen none of my videos? You know that's true. Man, I hate leaving out here. It's so pretty and relaxing. So it's a PC thing, right? Well, there we go. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the thing. Welcome to the lake. Nice. So maybe if y'all like give more likes, it'll bring more people in or share it or something. But we get up to 100, we get to give away a poll. But I'm not gonna be on here much longer, so we may have to give it away next time. Doesn't matter if we give it away today or tomorrow, whenever. I'm gonna give it away as soon as we get 100 people in the group or in the chat. Two things I will say is if you subscribe, I don't get a notification for it, so I would like to be able to subscribe back to you. So if you comment on my last shorts, probably something about my dog, and if you don't mind when we're done with all this, checking out the music, underneath my releases tab. And if you're liking all this, I know you like some of the music because, you know, it's about fishing and hunting and outdoors and all that good stuff. So, you know, family, blue collar stuff, really. Heard that. I'd pretty much given up on YouTube until they made me mad years ago. But I pretty much given up on it until my publisher started releasing all my music on YouTube first. And I'm like, well, I reckon I might as well do something with it. No. Well, there was one on there. Something bumped it. Tell you, the little Nemo with his little fin, he's out here messing with my lures. I don't appreciate it. Oh, that sucks. Well, I got my email on there, so if you win something on my channel, we'll make sure we get it to you. That's one thing I've always been good about. I have a Facebook grilling group, um, Facebook group called Backyard Grilling and Smoking, and we used to give a lot of stuff away in there. I was contacting grilling companies, and if they had anything to do with grilling, I was contacting them on a daily basis. I was probably getting 10 companies a day until I just ran out of companies. And I'd get them to give me something. I was like, look, the whole thing is to get product in people's hands. Sometimes they'd send it to me, and I'd send it back out, or otherwise I'd get their address and I'd make sure. And if they didn't get it out to my people, I'd hound them. Boom, 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 boom. There's something going on back there. I appreciate those likes, y'all. That really hopefully should help get more people in here so we can do that giveaway. I'd like to do it before I have to take it to the house here in a minute. I'll tell you what, I did not like not having service this weekend. I was not cool with that at all. And the only time I had service is when I was back in my hotel room, and I just didn't feel right about doing a live from the hotel room. I don't get in trouble from my wife a lot, but I think I would have gotten in trouble from that one. Look, y'all about got to see my vertigo right there. And I'm just standing on the side of the bank. Oh, I got a couple more people in here. Well, like I said, hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to announce a couple more things that I got going on. And then, if so, I'll do a live about that. So, and like I said, that should benefit anyone who's following me too. So that's my whole thing. I like getting everybody involved. That's one thing I definitely like about our chat room. I think we could all agree on that. I think we put together a pretty good group of folk that, you know, we just see someone online, we go live, we support them, we check them out. Even if it's just go in there and be like, double tap, what's up? Send us some love, gotta go. I like that. Oh, that sounds like a song. You should write one. They might have Starlink up there. Yeah. I can't believe that we didn't have Starlink where I was at this weekend. That was crazy. And it's like every now and then, it's like every hour or so, it's like my phone would just freak out and like get like a ounce of service and just like dump everything, all my notifications. Then of course I couldn't reply to anybody, so I was like, ugh, like it. I felt like I was in a box. Yeah, just getting on my nerves. Got some good bites with this thing, and I'm digging it. I'm feeling like it's gonna work. Oh yeah, that's right. Tell you what, I'll see about doing a smaller giveaway if we get 50 people in when I do my announcements. Hopefully, so I'll try to do it tomorrow. Oh yeah, I heard something about that song once. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Got that log laid down right there, and it's like, man, there's always fish by it. Jacob, what's up, brother? Good to see you, sir. I'm just glad to have service again to where I can do a live. Oh, that would have sucked. Man, it's doing good. I'm just, like I said, glad to be able to do a live again. I'm going to be out here for a few more minutes. Trying out some new lures. That's the Rebel Anglers little lure I'm using. It's got that little boot tail on there. Had a pretty big one blow up on it, and I thought I had the hook set, but I thought wrong. Definitely got a few bites, little tail biters. Well, claustrophobia is, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't like that. If I can't do the chicken thing with my arms, I ain't happy. Yeah, I got a bunch of new lures to try out. I just gotta get the time to get out here and try them. I think I about got my wife talked into letting me make a little studio there at the house for some of the stuff. Yeah, I think one of my biggest fears is being buried alive. The whole claustrophobia thing. It's like I just want to try and like use up the air as quick as I could, I guess. Well, I'm digging the glasses too. The new glasses, like I said, my son puts a little bit of tint on them, not much. Then he can put a little bit of a prescription in them for me. And now all I gotta do is figure out how to use the Meta glasses. And if I can get them to go through my phone, that'd be great. Yeah, we may do that. I guess you know, if it's kind of getting stale and people aren't doing likes and on shares and all that, I can see where that would just kind of like take you out of it. But shoot, I hate hanging up on everybody when we're all talking. But I can see where that would work. Makes sense. Because when it first come on, there's usually a lot of people right there. I cannot believe that rain. Ugh. There we go. But yeah, once this live goes ahead and uh, publishes, because it takes like a day or so, I'll have the Monster Bass code on there, so I'll save everyone 15%. But y'all should check them out, seriously. Just wait till you get that code before you buy anything. Y'all, I'm gonna give it a couple more casts. I'm gonna dip. Gotta get my week started again tomorrow. I want to be top notch, ready to go for my boss. We like each other. I want to keep it that way. I don't want him getting mad at me. And my other boss is gonna be home soon, so you know, there's that. Hey James, are you where you can hear? You still in here? Um, you hear anything about the shirt? I almost backlashed that one. We might be able to do a giveaway on that shirt too. That'd be cool. If she can keep the design to where she can just, you know, print it out whenever we need one. I don't know how that works, so you'd have to ask her about that. I'm all about doing giveaways. I really do like doing them. Like in my grilling group on Facebook, we used to do a grilling Christmas in July, and like the members would like give us stuff, and then we'd do drawings for it, and then we would ship that stuff out to people in July, which was really cool. Everyone, you know, not everyone had to participate, but everyone was eligible to be involved, type thing. Okay, no, that's cool. I was just wondering if you heard anything. Ain't no rush. I ain't going nowhere, God willing. So I would say in the creek don't rise, but I really want the creek to rise. So, you know, I've been fussing about that for a month. So got a question for y'all. Have y'all used the hula poppers? I've never even heard of those for some reason. And if so, what do y'all think about them? No. Let's go real shallow with it. See how that works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give one of them a try. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm gonna get home, play with my dogs a little bit before I go to bed. Actually, I really like this bait. I just wish I would have caught something on it. Really thought I had a good hook set on that one. But let's see. So here's those. Y'all just saw them. Some of the worms. Some trick worms. We have to get those hooked up with a shaky head. And I got these little shad looking ones, same as got the little boot, but without the chartreuse. Chartreuse. And these big old worms. These are heavy. I think they're supposed to be meant to be more of a swim bait, more or less, than like a wacky rig. Just for giggles here. And if I do a wacky rig, I think I'm gonna need to do like a was that the Nico rig? I'll put a little weight in it, because these things do not sink very fast at all. Doesn't seem like it. Well, yeah, I guess it does. I cast this one out real quick just for giggles, but I really like the color on this thing. But like I said, it's thick too, but it's also got like the little groove right there because you want to make it into like a swim bait. Oh, didn't mean to hook it in there. But I really like the feel of this one. I mean, it's solid. I heard that one too. Oh wait, I was supposed to be done a minute ago, wasn't I? I can't help it. I'm telling you, I got a problem. Could be worse. My wife could have to deal with other things. But if this is the worst thing she's got to deal with, she's not in bad shape. I'm telling you, every one of my songs are relatable. People start listening to them and are like, oh wait, I can relate with that. I mean, it is what it is. Like once this thing starts moving though, really gotta let it give it time to sink. But I really like the shine on it. I like how it's got that one side's a lot brighter than the other. It's pretty. She'll definitely have the couch ready for me. I'm very lucky I married a very patient woman. I'll tell you this, I really regretted not taking Pole with me. I mean, I'd probably be dead right now because as tired as I was. I probably wouldn't have slept hardly at all the whole weekend, but there was a lot of places down there that I could have just walked up and started fishing. And there was a lot of boat ramps and all that stuff, and I didn't see anyone down there. Boat launches and stuff. I didn't see nobody down there by them, and I'm like, oh, I could be fishing down there right now. But this is the first time. This weekend is the first time I haven't had a pole in my truck in years. Well, hello there, Stick. Didn't appreciate that. There's some shenanigans going on over here by this log, and I don't appreciate it. All right, one more cast. I mean it this time, for real. That's not where I wanted to land. Hold on a second. That's actually right about where I wanted to land. 40 casts later. It's the way it works. It's a mathematical equation, I think. Oh, crap. That's the last thing I needed. All right, James, look at my likes right now. What is it? For you, it says 22, I assume. Because on my side of the screen, it says 21. I hate how they do that. It's like, we'll be telling you, hey, this is how many you got. Yeah, see, 22. To me, it says 21. Bloop. All right, this is my last cast. I mean it. I mean it. Like I said, having a fish just hit it a second ago, that's the last thing I needed. Right? All right. So, come here. Missed it. Come hither. That's a thick old worm, though. I may need to just hook it up on like a Texas rig. It's heavy enough. I won't need to wait. I tell you that. I mean, I probably could do it without a Texas rig. Just have to slow it down a little bit. All right, gentlemen. I need to call it a night. I gotta go be responsible again tomorrow. I hate it when I gotta do that. Figure by now I'd have it down packed. No. Oop. Don't want my plastics falling out. So, I do have a new camera coming too. Like I said, I'm kind of looking forward to that. Hopefully that'll help along. I'm not gonna be able to stream with it, but yeah, right there's that. Get a drink. We'll get a burger. I'm telling you, I was in the water. I had my kayak completely set up. Made it out to here. Went around to those two laydowns over there. I made a cast. I was literally in the water for a minute and 54 seconds. And boom, microburst. Got my kayak and everything put back in the truck. And I'm like, I stopped. And I'm like, okay, I can get back out. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. As soon as I do is it start raining again. Me and James Spann got to have a talk. That's all there is to that. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, please check out my music. I'm better at that than fishing, apparently. Those aren't mine. I just picked them up on the side of the water. The owner hunts out here. And when I find those, I get them back to him. Do. Oh yeah. Spam it. More comments help. That one I'm pretty sure. Comments help, likes help, shares help. I'm pretty sure it all helps. One way or another. I'm gonna look and see. James, you have an idea what might be a good giveaway for, let's say, 50 people? Or anyone else that's in here would have an idea. No. You're an instigator, and I don't know if we should be friends anymore. Yeah, you've definitely done all the above. I appreciate it very much. I need to take a day and I need to pressure wash my kayak. Because she's dirty. She's just got mud floating around there. But that means she's well loved and well used. Now stay in there. There we go. not a bad idea. We seem to like the super fruits. So I get this up in here. Oh yeah. As long as the trees don't rip it out, that'll be great. What's up? So I got all my charging stuff that's soaking wet now because of the rain. So I don't want to plug nothing in. So, all right. Well, I will look into it and I will see what we can do about all that. Ooh, extra lenses. Didn't realize those were in there. All right, cool. Yeah, if we can get some more, ordered, I'll definitely do that. All right, cool. I'm gonna end this real quick, get my truck started up, get out of here, and then man, I appreciate y'all supporting me again. That means the world to me. Y'all have no idea. And then like I said, I'm gonna put a code on here for Monster Bass. Y'all just go check it out. And like I said, wait till you get that code, but use that code. It'll save 15% for you, and 15% saved is 15% earned. I think my grandparents said that a long time ago. So, all right, y'all be good. We'll holler at y'all later. Thank you. No, troublemaker.